have you, after Step Up 3D, been noticed anywhere?
I have. It's been actually really interesting and so much fun. Um, it's been humbling too. When I'm walking, I was with Aaron Fresh. It was really funny actually. There's a story. We flew into Grand Rapids, Michigan, on I think it was August 10th, I believe, to do a show for their radio station out there, WSNX. I don't know. I don't want to give a wrong shout out, but we did a show out there. And we flew into the airport and we were waiting for our bags. Now, mind you, it was me and Shoni, or he wants to go by Strafanio now, who are both in 7 3D. Aaron Fresh and DJ D-Rec, who is Aaron's DJ. DJ D-Rec is the DJ from MTV's Wild 'N Out. So we're all standing around waiting in a circle for our luggage to be, brought out on the carousel. And these girls walk by and they keep looking back and we're like, and me and Strafanio look at each other. We're like, I bet you that person's looking at Aaron Fresh. So we're like, yeah, that's Aaron Fresh. Yeah, that's him. Yep, that's Aaron right there. And they're like laughing, giggling as they walk down to the gate. Um, and there was like four of them. Then three of them walked back. I guess they had dropped one person off. So the three of them walked back and they come back to me and Strafanio and they're like, were you two in Step Up 3D? And we're like, yeah, we were. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, we loved you in that movie," and we're like, "Wait," and like me and Shoni in our heads, we're like, "Wait, you were looking at us and not Aaron?" And then so we asked her, we're like, "Do you know the song "Spending All My Time" that's on the radio?" They're like, "Yeah." And we're like, "This is him. This is the singer right here." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, really?" And then they started going crazy. And then we're like, "Wait, do you guys watch Wild 'N Out on MTV?" And they're like, "Yeah." We're like, "This is DJ Direct. This is the DJ." And they're like, "Oh, you are!" And it was just the craziest thing. But like the craziest thing out of all that was the fact that they noticed me and Shoni from the movie. Instead of recognizing Aaron or D-Rex. So that was pretty cool. And then since then, it's like, I go to the shopping mall and I hear people like, oh my gosh, I think that's the guy from Step Up 3D. I think that's the guy from the LXD. So it's been it's been pretty cool. I think people are shy to talk to me. I don't know why, but I always hear the little whispers, or they send their dads like, I think that's the guy. Can you go talk to him, dad? So, but it's been great, and I love taking pictures for people, and I love signing autographs, when I have time, because I do what I do because the people love it, and it makes people happy, and I love the fans, so I have to show my love that way.
So it seems like the dance world is growing a lot publicly this year. So what's kind of like your opinion on that?
I love it. I love the fact that dance is growing again. It was huge back in the 80s, with the movies like Breakin' and Beat Street and stuff like that coming out. And dancers in those movies, dancers were actors, and that's kind of what Step Up 3D is doing, and even Step Up 2, and it's been good. The only concern and worry that I have is that um, I'm scared that it becomes old, if that makes sense, because it's so in your face right now with America's Best Dance Crew, and so you think you can dance, and I mean, even America's Best Dance Crew, it's been like it hasn't been that long, but it's been like 5 or 6 seasons already. Like it's just like going so fast and fast and fast, and I feel like I just hope that dance doesn't get old to the point that people are like, oh, you're a dancer. Well, we've seen that on TV. But right now, it's still like, oh, you're a dancer. Oh, have you ever done this show or this show, or have you ever been on this and that? And like people are still intrigued by dancers. I just, I don't want it to get old and boring, and that's my only concern. But I think with the upcoming of LXD and stuff like that, I think that people are starting to appreciate it more as an art instead of just seeing people, oh, you dance, what artist do you dance for? Now it's like, oh, you dance, what styles do you do? What jobs have you done? So it's a little bit different, and I like that. I like the fact that dance is becoming bigger and more mainstream.
So what's like a crazy style that you haven't had a chance to try yet, but you want to?
Gosh, there are so many things. To be honest, I'm a pretty shallow dancer because I pop and I do choreography. Whatever you pretty much throw at me, I can do. But there are a lot of things that I want to try to do, like house dancing is one of my favorites that I've never gotten um, to learn. Um, B-boying is another one. I just don't think my body can handle that. Um, but there's a new style that's coming out. It's not really dancing, but it's more of a martial arts. I'm sure you've seen it. It's called tricking,
Hmm.
and those guys are incredible, and they pretty much fly. Like people, the one word that I've heard a lot of people call them is immortal. Um, and what they do is incredible, and I wish I could learn that, but I'm just too scared. I've seen what they do, and I don't think my body could do all of that in the air like they do. But those are definitely some things that I would love to try. Other than that, I've done a lot. Like I've tried ballet, I've tried jazz, I've tried contemporary, and those are all so fun, and they help a lot with body consciousness and stuff like that. But tricking and b-boying and housing, those are some things that I would really like to try.
Just like nodding my head.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so you do like use streams every now and then, or actually a
Yeah.
lot. Um, what
Now,
are some
now.
other ways that fans can kind of connect with you?
Um, I've been, to be honest, I love my fans so much that I've been trying to connect with them in every way possible. I've been trying to get um them to kind of follow me in every way that they can. So, anybody that adds me on Facebook, I add them. I was a huge like to myself guy. I still am,
Hmm.
but the fans are it's something totally different. So I've been creating like I have two Facebooks. I have one private one and then I have one for everybody. But the one I go on most is the one for everybody. And I talk to people there on Facebook chat and messages I respond to um, and then Twitter, of course, I always tweet. I try to tweet to my fans. Sometimes I get really busy and I don't tweet for like a couple of days, but I try to tweet to my fans and some people send me direct messages and I do my best. And then I actually just thought today of an idea. I think I might start a blog. um, and the reason I thought about that was because I had on my Facebook, I used to upload pictures every single day of what I did that day. And I did that for like a month. Of course, it got overwhelming, but I uploaded pictures every single day on my Facebook and people liked it. And those are my friends. Now imagine if my friends enjoyed it, how much more the fans would enjoy it? And I try to think of it that way. So I'm going to try to do a blog and put up pictures every so often and I continue to do Ustreams. I've been having trouble with my pop-up chat though with Ustream. I don't know why. So that's been difficult. But I try to do that. So here we go. Ustream, Facebook, Twitter. I think I'm gonna start a Tumblr account because that's the one that most of my followers said I should start with. So Tumblr. I used to have a MySpace, but I don't know the password to that anymore. Um, oh, YouTube. Right? There's YouTube.com/. Can you be honest? That's me, Strafania and Terrence. Um, that's our YouTube channel. So we'll be putting more dance videos and just us, clowning around on there. What else? Do you have any ideas? I'm trying to think.
Um,
Uh,
Form Spring.
I could start a form spring. I should start a form spring.
Those are fun.
Okay, well maybe I'll have a
It's
form
kind of
spring.
awkward though when you don't know who the question's coming from.
What is this interview coming out? Because by then I might have a form spring and Tumblr. My Tumblr will be set up this weekend, so that'll be up for sure by the time this interview's up.
I don't know. It'll probably be out like next week.
Yeah, so I'll have a Tumblr. Form spring, I'm not too sure about. Yeah, think that's it. That's a lot of ways to keep in touch, though.
Yeah.
But I will. This is gonna be like a little disclaimer for the fans. I know, like right now, I'm doing my absolute best to keep in touch with everybody. But if my fans start becoming a lot, like Justin Bieber status, like 4 million, easy. Then it's gonna be a lot harder to respond to the fans. But I will still, give information of what I'm doing and stuff like that. But it's already getting more and more difficult to respond to everybody and to keep in touch with everybody. So just I'm doing my best. So don't get mad at me. Don't hate me.
Okay.